I'm
Oh,
sorry.
Ludla. I'm so
No,
sorry.
no, no, it's fine. It's fine. Carry on.
All right, it's your turn. Okay, now I hope that you got maybe a couple of ideas during this section, and let's use about 5 minutes to you try writing a sentence and think about what's the plot of my story going to be? Am I going to build up or am
Mm,
I going to hit my audience over the head from the beginning with a huge event, right? Think about the tone. How do I want my audience to feel at the end of the day? And choose words accordingly. Think about the point of view. Am I going to use first person, third person? Right? What's the best for me? And of course, when you're writing a sentence, you can't avoid vocabulary and grammar. So think about it just a little bit, right? And just try writing a sentence. And if you feel confident, please share it with us. We'd love to see your ideas. I mean, to be honest, you'll be helping Ajahn Pichia and I to get to know what you guys are thinking for your stories. That will give us time to prepare, to look at your work in a fair way. So please feel confident about your work. Remember, we don't care about your grammar or your vocabulary. We care about your creativity. We care about the message that you have to give us about your own experience, okay? So, um, you've got two choices. First of all, here's a QR code that, that you can scan, and that will take you to a place where you can type your sentences and everyone will be able to see them. It's called Mentimeter, right? Yeah, it's called Mentimeter, right? And you can just type your sentences there and then you can choose to share those sentences with us. If you would rather not use your phone to do that, well, then you can just type in the chat room.
mhm.
Of course, if you've got a paper and pen with you, you might want to give it a try on paper first. Um, I used to think in the past that I would never feel comfortable typing creatively directly into a computer. I was so wrong. I don't use paper and pen anymore. Even if I'm writing creatively, I just type. And that surprises me. I never thought that I would feel comfortable doing that. But actually, I feel fine just typing directly into a file. That's fine for me now. I'm sure you guys are comfortable with that too, because your generation, you were born with this technology. I wasn't. So I'm sure that you guys should feel comfortable just typing your work directly into some kind of file. If you feel more comfortable writing, please do. If you feel that that's not enough time, or if you don't really feel like sharing your writing, are there any points? Is there anything? Are there any suggestions that you would like to make? Please feel free just to chat with us. That's absolutely fine if you don't want to write. But I'm sure that Ajahn Panpaka and Ajahn Pitaya would also really love to see your work. Just what you're thinking. That's all.
Yeah.
Just what
Uh,
you're thinking.
when we're waiting for the sentence submission, we have a question. For the ending, should it be closed or open-ended?
100% up to you.
Mhm.
100% up to you. Um, to be honest with you, an open ending is more likely to make your audience feel a little bit more negatively. For example, afraid. However, if you're a very skillful writer, you might be able to use an open ending as like a pull to try and encourage people to act on behalf of climate. Uh, but that's going to be tough to do. If you choose a closed ending, I would suggest that you try to find something either surprising or meaningful to the audience. For example, one thing that I did to help myself prepare for this session was I thought, what would I write if I were joining in as a competitor in this program? And I had the idea that what if I wrote about climate change at a global level, but from an advantage point of view rather than a disadvantage point of view? So I thought, what if I write about climate change as a good thing, as a positive thing? So I tried to find some research. I know I'm a bit boring, but I tried to find some research about, is there anything good about climate change? And the answer is yes. There are actually quite a few good things that can happen in some places in the world as a result of climate change. And I thought it would be interesting for me to write a story from my own point of view, like, but the result of climate change is actually positive for me in my life, right? Um, One thing that I thought of is, I don't know, have you guys ever heard of water downing or water divining? It's where you use a stick, and if you hold the stick in a certain way and you walk around in a field, if there's water under the ground, the stick will bend down.
Mm.
My dad could do that. And I just thought, as an Australian from a very, very dry place, what if, as a result of climate change, Australia got more rain and we got more water? That would be great for us. So I was thinking, what if I wrote a story about me trying to learn water divining from my dad and finding water on our property under the ground for the first time ever? And we'd be able to use that water to feed, to water our cattle or to grow vegetables or something, right? So that's one thing that I thought, just to try and be a little bit more different or creative. Um, and in that situation, it would be easy for me to create an unusual ending. It would be easy for me to create a closed ending that surprised my readers. So I suppose actually we could say that if you would like a closed ending for your story, it's probably really important for you to be extra creative so that you can have a really interesting ending. A closed ending kind of closes your story, right? And 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 that it's an ending. Whereas, what we're trying to achieve here is more like this is a beginning. This is the beginning of a fight against the negative things of climate change. So it's up to you, it's up to your ideas, it's up to your personal experience too.
Okay. So can we look at the submission of
Yeah,
the
let's have a
first
look at some.
sentence? And
At
so we
some.
can have a wrap up. I think it's past lunch hour for a lot of people.
Yeah, it is.
And yeah, so let's look at some example here.
Interesting that you could not write first person. That's really interesting. Yeah.
Yes, I
I find it hard too.
I was talking to one of the participants who said that for the life of them, they couldn't write in the first person. I think
Yeah.
it could be scary, you know, and
Yeah.
you can sort of hide behind the third person and feel more
Yeah.
freedom in self-expression. That okay. If anyone has any question, just feel free to let us know in the chat box.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
okay.
the chat's quiet.
Yeah,
I think everyone's
but
writing.
I've been talking to a few people, and like I've been looking at some film and series suggestion, and
Yeah.
it's um there are a few items that I've never heard of before. So if you are interested, you can like take a look at that. Okay.
There are a lot.
Mm,
There's actually a lot of stories,
mhm,
short stories, movies, And one thing that really surprises me is that a lot of science fiction
mm,
set in a dystopian future, if I can use a Jan Pichaya's word there,
yeah.
and it's interesting when that future, like it's just taken for granted that the world has changed, that the sea level is like 7 meters higher than it is now, or that there's no longer any ice on the North Pole, for example. So it's it can be really interesting to set a very average, normal story in the context of a
Mhm.
climatically changed world. It's quite popular in science fiction. It's
Wow.
also seen in alternate history as well. Oh, these are
Okay.
great. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is great. Oops.
She's weird. I
I
think
love
that's
that.
I
I
think
love
that
that.
could be yes. You
like
might
the
think that
first answer.
yes, whoever wrote this, you might think that okay, I'm just gonna mess with them, but then you probably are surprised that we liked it.
I love it. I also love the first one.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah,
This because this is a good hook. Okay, so let's take a look
I
at a few
agree.
more examples, and
Yeah.อุ๊ยมันไม่ไปนะจ๊ะ
you can click on the
Okay,
arrow
got it.
down.
Pew!
Yes.
All right.
I want to use that
This is the
example.
purpose
Okay,
of
so
the
this
chat.
person gave us
Yeah.
a story, the Earth.
Oh, that's
Oh,
great.
that's good. That
Oh, yeah.
mm, yummy.
Oh, that's fun.
Hmm.
I'm
That's
getting
very.
a vision of the movie 2012, Ajahn Pichaya.
Are you
With
excited to read the
California, like
submission?
there's a huge, you can see it like California,
Right.
Los Angeles sliding slowly into the sea. I'm getting that feeling from
So
the,
yeah, guys, these are the people that you have to like please
that's great. I
pull
love
to
it.
tell.
Once it had begun to unravel, great
Wow.
use of tense,
Mm,
really good grammar.
mm, yeah.
I love the grammar of this sentence.
Hmm. Very descriptive language.
Very
Impressive.
descriptive
Mm,
language. It's creating quite a strong mood.
yeah.
And I love the way that you use past perfect tense, had begun to unravel. Even though, how can I put this? Even though you're talking about the future,
Mm,
it's like you're looking back into the past. And
yeah.
it's almost like I can feel you looking at me from the future going, I'm not doing anything. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's cool. That's really cool.
Let's have a look at about one more.
In my small town, I always see some people burn the plastic stuff. Yeah,
Oh,
my
that's good.
neighbors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, this is very exciting stuff. I think you too are going to be reading a lot of good stuff in the next months. All right. So, well, I don't want to
Definitely
take,
having fun.
yeah, I don't want to like just keep scrolling while you guys are like
Yeah,
listening to me. So, um,
good
we're gonna
tips.
we're gonna be meeting again on the 18th, which is next Wednesday at 2 p.m. GMT +7 Bangkok time. So it's going to be 3 p.m. in Malaysia. And this time around, we're going to have the one and only Daniel Shoro with us. And what I want you to do is, I want you to uh, think about your story idea, and because Daniel is giving us 45 minutes to give you advice, one-on-one consult, anything about your story crafting. So from today until next Wednesday, think about your story. Think about what you want to write. Think about how you're going to approach this project. And if you have any question, prepare the questions. Daniel is so happy to help you. So this is your one chance. So can you give us some reaction just to tell me that you are ready for next Wednesday and we are ready for Daniel. We are ready to write the stories. We are ready to get this project going and win the prize money with us. So yes, give us some reaction, people. Oh, thank you so, so much. And one last thing that I kind of want you to do, um, that is not one last thing. Um, two things. First, if you want to, can you turn on your camera for me, please? Because I want to see your lovely faces and if you want, this is a PDPA situation here. So if you don't want, that's fine. But it would be lovely to see the faces of our lovely participants in this project from Thailand, from Malaysia. You know, we have people from Mahidol, from Surin, Rajapasurin, from Buick, International College here at Burapha University. So please turn your lovely camera on and no, no one wants to turn the camera on for me at all. That's
On
understandable.
you.
That's fine. Anyway, and also the last thing is, I would like to say thank you to Adan Pichaya and Adan Stephen for giving us, your time, the lecture, sharing with us, about climate storytelling. So everyone, please, please, I don't know, give a hand, clap, send some love to both our lecturers for me, please. And thank you so, so much. And thank you so much, everyone, for staying with us for 2 hours or so. I hope you have learned something. I hope you feel excited like I am, like Adan Stephen and Adan Pishia are about writing this story. And I will see you next Wednesday at 2 p.m. in Thailand and 3 p.m. in Malaysia. And we will be talking with Daniel Shoro himself. All right. So, right. Let's end this workshop for the day. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy your lunch. ขอบคุณทุกคนนะคะ สวัสดีค่ะ
Thank you อาจารย์สวัสดีครับ
Thank you very much.
Thank you Selamat tinggal
Yeah,
I should
thank
have
you very
learned
much.
I will learn to say thank you and hello in Malaysian. I will.
In
If you have any question and you want to stay on and chat with us, feel free as well. We will be here for a little bit longer.
a lot of people in Australia learn in Bahasa Indonesia, so
Mm,
pretty normal for us.
okay.
They're our neighboring country.
Hmm. I know how to install in Bahasa. Oh.
Ajahn, that's the first thing we learn when we learn a new
In
language.
any language. Okay.
And also food, right? Insults
Yeah.
and food. They're the first things we always learn.
Mm.
Me too.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay.
Take care.
So, like, organizers, lecturers, thank you.
Okay, let's go have some lunch. All right.
Yes.
Take
All
care.
right. So, I'm going to end this meeting now.
Thank
And
you, Ajahn. Good
thank
luck
you,
with
John
the writing,
Stephen.
everybody.
Thank you, John Pishiya. We will have a debrief
Thank you,
meeting soon. I'll be in touch like in a little bit about the next step. Okay. ขอบคุณนะ
Awesome.
คะ ขอบคุณค่ะ
Take care. Thank you. Good luck writing. Have fun.